Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Scorpio. Okay, it's time to go. Actually, I'm gonna get these cards first. The cards are listed below, except for this one. This is Moonology, and except for this one, and to be perfectly honest, right now, I can't remember what it's called, but I will get the name of that deck once I pause the camera to get the energies around your cards once I get them laid out. So, angels, what do we have for Scorpio in the Moonology card? The reason I'm doing the Moonology card for everybody is because whether you're watching this the end of June or when you're watching it, it really doesn't matter. This card will still hold true, but because July has 2 eclipses in it, and we've got new moons and full moons, and I mean, we always have new and full moons, but we've got 2 eclipses in July, so I really wanted to pull a Moonology card for everybody. Thank you. Just to get a time for healing. Balsamic moon. So you have a time for healing. So, whenever you watch this video, it will be a time for healing. Those of you that are watching it the end of June, beginning of July, these eclipses will be catalysts for healing for you. I'm also pulling a card from each of these decks. This one is, what's with my camera? Here we go, Just Ask Oracle. Thank you, angels. Got 3 cards. Lucky you, Scorpio. Everybody else got 1, 2 at the most, but so you are on path. If you were wondering, you are definitely on path. And all is as it should be. Wherever you are, whatever journey you're on, whatever's going on in your world right now, good or bad, it is what was supposed to happen. So during this time, just get grounded, okay? Go for long walks in nature, barefoot if possible. If you can be barefoot in the grass, dirt, even on concrete, because concrete is made from rocks, from the earth. Asphalt is about the only thing you can't ground on. You have to be barefoot or in leather-soled shoes, okay? That will allow you to ground. But you are on path, right or wrong as it feels. You are headed in the right direction. Oh, sorry. This is Synchronicity Oracle. What else? Just so you know, if you're not aware of this, July 2nd is a total eclipse, and July 16th is a partial eclipse, okay? Your twin sends messages in songs. So if you wake up in the morning and you've got a song in your head, and you've just woke up, so you know you didn't put it there, or if you have a song that just keeps showing up in your mind throughout the day without you even thinking about it or doing it yourself, that's a message from your twin. Okay. Okay. Now, let's get going with these cards. Your first card out. Whoa. It is a jumper. Ooh, nice. The Sun. Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. This really is a beautiful card. I love this deck. The cards are just so damn big, though. That's all. Hard to shuffle. Okay, 9 of Air. So this is the 9 of Swords. All the unicorns. And it says, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. So definitely in your head. Four of Earth or Four of Pentacles. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. So you're holding on to something. This is a love reading, so this is not about money. I'm not going to read the bottoms of these anymore, actually, because this is a love reading. So this is Four of Pentacles. Oh, it goes up here. The Chariot. Nice. King of Swords. The artwork in these cards is beautiful. Page of Swords. Message I'm getting with this card already is difficult. It's difficult news to hear, whatever it is. Then you have Justice. Balance. This is Temperance. Sorry, I just went blank for a minute. This is Temperance. Ace of Swords. Okay, so overall energy, King of Swords, as well as the bottom of this deck, Ten of Wands. Ten of Fire or Ten of Wands? Okay, give me a minute to take a look at the cards and the energy coming in as well as any messages, and I will find out what deck this is for you. Okay, Scorpio. The deck is Angel Tarot, duh, because they're all angels, but anyways, it is Angel Tarot. Okay. Now, what it feels like to me here is you were in a place of sunny days. Things were good, things were happy, it was healthy, it was amazing. But then you hit a big speed bump somehow, and it became harsh, it became hard, it became something that you almost consistently throughout the day you were in your head about this situation. It could be a relationship, it could be it's got to be a relationship. It's got to be something to do with you and another person, or you in a relationship with another person, because it's a love reading. Now, you became mentally strained and stressed by something in this situation. And although you should be letting go and moving forward in a different direction, you are hanging on. You can't let go. And your overall energy is telling me that because you're not being fully honest with yourself, the King of Swords, it's truth. It's this guy too. The King of Swords, for me, this is a guy, he is suited up and ready for battle. So that's what you're doing. You're, rather than walking away and moving forward with your life in a new direction, you're hanging on. And you're battling this out, and it's becoming very, very burdensome. It's reaching a place of being overwhelming. Now, either you're afraid to tell someone that this isn't working for you and you want to move in a different direction, if that's what it is. It could be anything. The situations are all going to be different, but this is something you need to walk away from. Whatever the situation is that you need to walk away from, you all know that you need to walk away from something. And either you don't want to dish out that bad news to somebody, or you're afraid you're about to hear it, or you do hear it. With the Justice card being here, justice is just that. It's about anything that takes place in the justice system. It can be marriages, divorces, legal separations. It can just be about finding balance. Finding balance after all of this takes place. And then you've got the Balance card, which is Temperance. So it is about balance. It's about everything in moderation. It's about leveling out the playing field is what I'm hearing. And that's when you reach a place of a brand new beginning, a brand new truth for yourself. But you have to be willing to let go. Let go and let God, right? Let go. Let this move in the direction it's meant to move in, the direction that it naturally wants to flow in. And if it means you have to dish out a bit of bad news to someone, to stand in your truth and move forward with your life, or you need to hear this bad news in order to stand in your truth. Maybe you need to hear the bad news that is the truth of the situation so you can move forward with your life. Because those sunny days are gone. I kept hearing sunnier days. There were sunnier days in the past. Those are no more. The Chariot card, it's all about self-discipline, willpower. It can represent public recognition. Maybe you're afraid to let go because of what others will think when they find out that this didn't work. Maybe you've been here before. Maybe others are, you're afraid others are going to go, what, again? You're there again? Like, how many times are you going to do this till you get it right? Don't worry about what other people think. But what I want to point out is that in this deck, the horses are going that way. That's the past. You're trying to go back to those sunnier days. And that's not your truth. You're moving away from the King of Swords, which is your truth. There are quite a few swords here. I mean, there's 9 cards and 4 of them are swords. So almost half, not quite. But still, that's a large number. You have 4 of the 9 cards. 4 of the 9 cards are major arcanas. 4 other cards are swords, so intellect, thoughts, a way of thinking, overthinking, and you have 1 pentacle card. And it's the one where you're holding on to something that is no longer serving a purpose in your life. Whew. This, though, whatever's going on here, like I said with these cards, you are on path. And all of this is as it should be. This is all lesson. It's all about learning a lesson. You needed to be in this situation to learn a lesson. Leo got the same thing. But you're coming into a time for healing. So whatever is going on here, you will be moving into a time of healing. And by the looks of it, if this is a relationship that you're about to leave, it's because you have a twin. You have a twin flame. You know, maybe some of you, it's possible some of you, this is with your twin flame. And it's just another one of those twin flame things where you're repelling each other. You need to head in a different direction. For others of you, you have a twin flame out there. This was karmic. This was about a lesson before you can be with your twin. I'm hearing that you are wanting to move in a... The reason the Chariot in this reading is where it is and it's heading toward the past is because that's where the sunnier days are. You are trying to head back to those sunnier days, those happier days, the brighter days. And it's funny because the Chariot is flanked by happiness from the past and possible divorce in the future. If that's what this is, right? You know, this, please do not run out and think you got to get divorced from somebody because of this reading, okay? If this is going to be for those of you that are already in a situation, in a marriage where you know that it's not good. You're trying to move toward the past where it's happier times because you're trying to avoid a divorce. So therefore it's already in your head. This is not for somebody who's in a very happy marriage. It might not be a divorce. It could be, like I said, just about finding balance. But because we have a balance card right next to it, I don't think the angels are going to say, oh, find balance, find balance. And that's why the Justice card, it could represent, maybe this is your twin. This represents Libra. It's very possible. Letting go and standing in your own truth will allow you to cut yourself free, whichever way you need to. Whatever that means to you, it's going to be different for all of you. But if this is about setting yourself free from a partnership, know that you're on path and you will heal from this. And all of this was meant to take place so you could come together with your twin. So chin up. I know that's easier said than done, but you are headed for something much better if you allow it. Those of you that have a twin out there. Now I want to clarify some of these cards. Some of you have already walked away from this situation. This is, you know, timing is definitely fluid. So this is where you come into the reading, and it usually it's where you're at, again, ish, because time is fluid. But I feel in this reading, this is where you were, because I kept hearing happier times. There were happier times. And then we lead into all the unhappy times. So this is you going through the motions here, trying to get to this new beginning in truth for yourself. Okay? But this is where we come in This is where you want to go. This is where you need to head. And of course, this is your overall energy, right? Okay, what are we going to clarify here? Let's clarify the Nine of Swords, angels. I want to find out why you are so conflicted. Perfect. 3 cards. Okay, your first card. Again, another beginning. The Ace of Pentacles. There's some beautiful artwork in these. This is Dragon Tarot, by the way. This won't be down below just simply because I grabbed it at the last minute, but it's Dragon Tarot. Look at these new baby dragons hatching from their eggs. This is a rebirth. And there's 3 of them. So either you're in a 3-party situation, and that could be you being with whoever you're with, plus already knowing about a twin, and that's why you're needing to walk away. Or vice versa. Or it represents like the 3 of Cups, which is all about happiness, celebration. But the Ace of Pentacles will bring a gift of happiness for you, is what I'm feeling. So, some of you are mentally conflicted because you want a new beginning with someone else. Others of you are conflicted because your person wants a new beginning with someone else. Others of you, this is what you wanted with your person in happier days. But now you're in your head, you're mentally conflicted because of the situation. And isn't it ironic that we clarify the Nine of Swords with the Nine of Swords? Look at this poor man. It's like, stop, I can't do this anymore. Look at the 2 dragons coming together in a heart shape. And all these swords are pointed at him. It looks like he's been in major battles. So much fighting. He's even broken the swords. He's done. He can't do this anymore. He's done. Wow. This is really something very unpleasant for you, Scorpio. It feels so overwhelming. Wow, and regret. Crying over spilled milk. What's happened has happened. Whatever this is. It's regret of things said and or done in the past. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. I don't know what that is, but someone's feeling very regretful. Either you regret getting into this situation, this new beginning. The reason you're in your head and conflicted is because of this new beginning. This new beginning is what is causing you these sleepless nights. And you so regret this new beginning. It's not a new beginning now. I guess it could be for some of you, but it's the happier days. You know, it's the new beginning that came before the Sun card here. And you did have happiness and joy. And now you find yourself in a place of regretting ever probably meeting this person and coming together with them. So why can't you let go? Why are you hanging on so tight? Why is the 4 of Pentacles here, angels? Is it money? Five of Swords. Lots of conflicts. Lots of fighting. It's getting petty. Five of Swords is all about nitpicking and backbiting, and you know, it's that card that I like to say, choose your battles. Because these battles, these types... Oh wait, sorry, sorry. That's Five of Wands. We're in the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Okay, this is all about... This is the Deceit card. This is the Deceit card. Either you are deceiving your person or they are or have deceived you. I feel you obviously know this, and that's likely one of the reasons that you regret ever getting into this new relationship. And the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you have already walked away. This is independence. This is being on your own, but it's also financial independence. So maybe what it comes down to is those of you who haven't walked away yet, maybe you're afraid you're going to be deceived when it comes to splitting up the property and the money. And that's why you haven't walked away yet. Maybe you feel like they're going to cheat you out of your fair share. Something different for everybody. Leave comments, because this is different. Page of Swords. What is this unpleasant news? Thank you, angels. I feel like some of you, you know that the person you're with is the type of person that the Five of Swords can represent a way of going after something that a person wants. And it's all about, it doesn't matter who gets hurt, what goes down, who gets stabbed in the back. It's like, I don't care how I have to get what I want. I'm getting what I want. I don't care who I take out. And I think that's why you're hanging on. Because you know that the person you're with is that kind of person. They will make sure they get what they want before they are done. And I think that's a battle you don't want to fight, but you don't want to lose your share of everything you've got together. Okay, so Page of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. Yes, communication, obviously. Communication, news that you did not want to hear. I need one more card on that, please. I just read the bottom of it. Oh my goodness. Is that not what I just kind of was talking about? It says challenging information, delays or changes to plans, and truth delivered without tact. That is exactly what that's the kind of person attached to the Five of Swords. There's no tact. There's no... So, okay, anyways, the other cards that came out for Page of Swords. Sorry. Okay, so the other cards that came out for the Page of Swords. Oh my goodness, Justice. Yeah, I think some of you are finding out that either you need to get a divorce or your person wants a divorce. I think that was the communication, or that is the communication that's about to come in, or that you need to put across to somebody else. And the Empress. This is all about change, growth, expansion, a rebirth, a new you. This is, this is why, I just have to move these these down. This is what this is all about. You're on path. All is as it should be. Get grounded. You are expanding. You're growing. You're going through, or your person, one of you, is going through a spiritual transition or transformation. Cross-watch and you'll find out. If you're not at this place yet, then you're unsure. Watch your partner's reading. I want to clarify the Justice card. I want to see what that is all about. You've got that twice now. You also have the Nine of Swords twice. This is very overwhelming for you. This is very... it's very mentally harmful to you to be in that state. Probably why you're being told it's time to heal. You need to heal from this and get grounded. Get yourself grounded. Okay, Justice card, please. Thank you, angels. 3 cards again. Okay, so it just doesn't seem to get any better, does it? This is conflict, for sure. 5 of Wands is, this is the one, you know, when I thought this was the 5 of Wands up here, this is all about choose your battles. When it comes time for those of you that you know you're headed for a divorce, at the very least, a separation from, you know, a person you're committed to one way or another, whether it's a marriage or, you know, whatever. Pick your battles. Because if you don't, it's just going to make it worse. It's going to drag it out. It's going to make it worse. It's going to make that person want to fight more. Or vice versa, okay? If this isn't you, Scorpio, if they are the ones picking the battles, if they're the ones picking the fights with you, try to walk away from it. Don't engage in this kind of battling, because, like I said, it's just going to drag it out and make it that much more difficult and painful for both of you. The next card you have is the Knight of Pentacles. Move slowly. Take your time. Think. Think about your next move. Think about what it is you want to do and the direction you want to go in. But take your time. You don't need to rush through this. If you're being pushed to move fast, nobody can tell you how fast or how slow you need to go in something, okay? Look at, we've got this again, the Chariot.